It is the Abia Derby on Sunday, and we are super excited. When I mean we, well, obviously, if you're a lover of the Nigerian Premier Football League, you should be excited because it's a rivalry that actually has a lot of, things in place for it or in store for it to talk about the bragging rights, the, little bit of, the banter and everything. So I'll be looking at some key facts that we should be looking forward to with regards to the Abu Dhabi on Sunday. Abia Warriors up against Enyimba. Number one thing is that this rivalry began way back in 2013 when Abia Warriors got promoted to the Nigerian Premier Football League. And as a result of that, well, they actually came and they met an already successful Enyimba team, back-to-back champions of the CAF Champions League. So it actually gave the rivalry a whole lot to look forward to. Number two thing you should look forward to, especially when we talk about the Abia Derby, is the head-to-head record. Okay, as of November 2024, Enyimba and Abia Warriors have faced each other 17 times in the NPFL. Enyimba, obviously, you call them the big boys. They've won 11 times. Abia Warriors have won three matches, and three of the other matches have ended in a draw. So obviously it's a balanced equation. I know I said Enyimba are the kings because they've been in the league. They understand the league. Abia 2013, okay. By 2013, Enyimba have already won back-to-back CAF Champions League trophies. So that's to tell you how far Enyimba dates back. Now, we're going to take a look at notable victories, okay? Enyimba achieved a significant 4-1 away victory over Abia Warriors in February 2020. And that's a huge result for Enyimba, a huge one, especially over our rivals or sister rivals, Abia Warriors. Why for Abia Warriors? Well, way back in 2016, they actually defeated Enyimba 3-1, and that was at the Umar Township Stadium. Yes, 3-1. So Enyimba with a 4-1 result, and then Abia Warriors with a 3-1 result. Now let's take a look at the recent encounter. Don't forget that last since the inception of this new administration of Dr. Alex Soti, Enyimba have had new management like Enyimba under Super Eagles International, ex Super Eagles International, the legendary Kano Malco Papilo, FIFA ambassador, and then for Abia Warriors, former under 17 coach John Obu. So just being, a little bit of change and everything. On May 26, 2024, Enyimba defeated Abia Warriors by 1 goal to nothing. And then on on November 17, 2024, he ended 1-1. That is one thing that actually got me about Abia Warriors. They're gradually growing into this rivalry and they're not making it look like it's going to be an easy thing for Enyimba. Another thing you should actually take a look at is the home advantage. The truth is that Enyimba has actually maintained a strong home record against Abia Warriors. They won 9 out of their 9 home matches as of 2017. As of 20. So when I talk about the Abia Derby, when I talk about the fact that it is a huge derby that has a lot for us to look out for. So I just decided to, share some tips with you so that when you're coming to watch the Abia Derby on Sunday, yes, at the Enyimba International Stadium, you get your mind all prepared. It's going to be a battle of intellect. Former, home-based Eagles coach, Imama Amapakabo, this is his second missionary journey with Abia Warriors. The first missionary journey did not end so well. So the second missionary journey with Abia Warriors is going so well for Imama and Abia Warriors. Why do I say so? Abia Warriors are third on the log, 2 points behind second place Rivers United, and then 7 points ahead of Enyimba. Let's not forget that Abia Warriors have never finished ahead of Enyimba on the NPFL table. Never since they got promoted to the league. So, if Abia Warriors manages to finish ahead of Enyimba, that would be a significant achievement for Abia Warriors, and that would be a giant step for Imama Amapakabo. Well, he is not a novice to the NPFL. He won the NPFL title with Enugu Rangers, so he understands the league. But like I said, his first missionary journey wasn't a smooth one for Abia Warriors. But Abia Warriors decided to give him a second chance, and here we are. He's having a good time with Abia Warriors, and everything is going according to plan for them. And if Abia Warriors manages to finish in the top half of the table, well, it's looking like they will. But if they actually manage to finish in the top three, it means Abia Warriors will be playing continental football for the first time since they got promoted to the NPFL. So that is it for Abia Warriors. They are coming into this game on Sunday against Enyimba with a lot at stake for them. They're coming into this game against knowing that a win against Enyimba at the Enyimba International Stadium will further pull them away from the People's Elephant and further cement their place in third position and probably give them an edge over other teams in the race for qualification of the CAF Champions League or CAF Confederation Cup. Now to Enyimba. Enyimba playing host to Abia Warriors. It is not being the kind of season that an average Enyimba fan would have wanted. It started so well for Enyimba, but along the line, a lot of things started going wrong for them. A lot of draws for Enyimba. So far, Enyimba have had 13 draws in the league, the highest team with the highest draws in the league this season. That's to tell you, it has not been a smooth season for Enyimba. Enyimba have had two coaches this season. Yemi Alorawaju started the season with Enyimba, but along the line, he was replaced by seasoned NPFL coach, a winner, an NPFL title winner in the person of Stanley Eguma. Well, Stanley, we all know the story of Stanley Eguma. Stanley Eguma has been with Rivers United for a large part of his, coaching career. Yes, at some point, he was with Enyimba in an assistant capacity, but for Rivers United, he led Rivers United to the NPFL title. He also took Rivers United to the continent where they exceeded in the quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup. So he is a manager that understands the league in and out. And Enyimba signed him on a short-term deal. The idea is to help Enyimba finish well, in the league, and then we can see what happens. But so far, the results have been on and off for Enyimba. And after their defeat in the league to Remo Stars, or champions Remo Stars, all eyes right now is on Enyimba to get a result against Abia Warriors. A win for Enyimba will put them 4 points behind Abia Warriors. Well, it is still possible for Enyimba to finish ahead of Abia Warriors. A win against Sisters Abia Warriors is a must for Enyimba on Sunday. And for Stanley Eguma, the pressure is increasing and he knows he has to deliver for the People's Elephant. So you see, there is a lot at stake for Enyimba and Abia Warriors on Sunday at the Enyimba International Stadium. So if you are in Aba or you think you can make it to Aba to watch this big game, well, the city is open to receiving you, and hopefully we're going to watch beautiful game of football. We're going to see the trios, we're going to see the players, we're going to see the managers come up with their tactics, their brilliance on how to. At the end of the day, an average Enyimba fan will be screaming for Enyimba to win. And obviously, I am an average Enyimba fan. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, I would love to see Enyimba in the continent, and I'm hoping that Enyimba will cement whatever it is they did against El Academy Warriors in the President Federation Cup and carry the momentum into the big game on Sunday. It is the Abia Derby. And when we talk about the Abia Derby, that has lingered since 2013, and it's a rivalry that Abia Warriors have gradually grown into. And this season, it's not going to be an exception. Get ready for the banter, get ready for everything, but most importantly, get ready for a beautiful game of football. All right, I want to know what you think in the comment section. What are the chances of winning by getting a result against Abia Warriors on Sunday? Or do you think that Abia Warriors have what it takes to finish ahead of Enyimba for the first time since they got promoted to the NPFL? Let me know in the comment section. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, and most importantly, turn on your notification bell.